taken your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Ich möchte mal behaupten, Nagito ist nicht überzeugt.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. No! You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you will need one bullet to destroy one remark. Außerdem speichere ich jetzt mal lieber. Darf ich nicht, na toll. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks, no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. You will be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the Tab key to reload. Naja, das ist dieselbe Spielmechanik, die es auch im ersten Teil gab. Da haben die aber das Nachladen, glaube ich, früher eingeführt. Just like locking on, press the tabulator key in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the left mouse button. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the tabulator key. Either. Irgendwie fehlt da nicht was? The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept the tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the tabulator key, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. If your difficulty level is set gentle, you do not need to reload. I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point. But you and I both yearn for true despair. Well then, good luck. Have fun.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
Ach, jetzt kann ich speichern, bevor ich wieder vergesse, oder? Ja, gut. Okay.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
Ja, hat schon jemand...
Check. Has she lost it for good?
Erinnert sich jemand? Hat jemand das Gegenargument bereits parat? Ich schon.
You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Oh dear. Okay.
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me!
Please draw on me? What?
Why only me? Please, draw on me!
So.
This food.
Dann nochmal. Diesmal bitte ohne Absturz.
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already?
Komm schon.
Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already?
Ey, wie mache ich denn nochmal Fever Time leer? Okay, kann ich auch.
Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me! Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me! There's only one bag.
Wo ist das
It's impossible to use
Theater
two
Bonus
things
Pass?
at the same time.
This is the end!
Oh, ich dachte schon, das verkacke ich jetzt wieder und muss es zigmal machen.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Mal eben gucken. Doch, Aufnahme läuft jetzt auch wieder. When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prices.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive
wieder. Nicht, dass ich jetzt gleich nochmal abkacke und das nochmal machen muss. Durch Text durchscrollen ist ja kein Problem, aber...
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me
I
already!
didn't always hate you. Wir sind ja sogar, haben Freizeit miteinander verbracht und es war am Schluss eigentlich ganz nett. Auch wenn wir viele schlimme Dinge gelernt haben über sie, die ziemlich klar gemacht haben, dass sie ein ziemlich abgefucktes Leben hatte. Aber ich meine, ja.
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Okay, das kommt ja auch noch. Closing Argument. Let's go. Finished thought. Stock one. Trying the switch on the surveillance camera. Breaking the drumstick. Okay, Drumstick in half ist schon mal so da. Oh, it's a relock room created. Oh, das kommt bestimmt dahin. Was hat er gesehen da? Das ist auch dasselbe Bild, ne? Ist das? Okay. Der Chat wird nicht im Bild angezeigt. Soll aber nicht sein. Komisch. Ja, kann ich jetzt aber auch nicht wirklich viel dran ändern. Vielleicht hängt das noch irgendwo, weil ich vorhin abgeschmiert bin. Da muss ich halt alles vorlesen, was ihr schreibt. How was the relock room created? Here was like the surveillance camera. Rip piece on the baton lighting. Das ist dasselbe wie dort. Two step ladders of different somehow. Das bezieht sich jetzt aber nicht darauf, oder?
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Das war schnell.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that. So I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside, and, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside.
Man, wir rechnen schon damit.
Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue.
Steht da? Somdint? Was soll das denn sein?
The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it.
Ich find's cool, wie Fuyuhiko da so cool steht. Eine Hand in der Hose und aufgetreten die Tür.
They made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Oh mein Gott. Gucken, wo der Chat jetzt wieder geht. Geht wieder. Cool.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time.
Since what?
This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Wait, what?
Mikan, what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Ja, bitte. Was willst du? Oh, 100, 95, 86. Was habe ich da falsch gemacht? 95, 94, 69, 7. Was? Warum habe ich da so scheiß Punkte bekommen? Detail. Steht jetzt aber auch nicht, was genau das war, oder? Na gut.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you... Let's go!
Und... Ding, ding, ding! Surprise! Not really. All rise. Oh, jetzt muss ich doch vorlesen, oder?
Well now.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point,
Correct.
you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackhead who killed 2 girls was Mikan Tsumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick, man.
Hey,
This is nothing like pickup. She's actually getting mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mika Tsumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I
know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right. Mikan felt really hot at that time in many different ways. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever. Just like what Ibuki and Akane had. Der Hinweis war die ganze Zeit da.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was... yeah, hot.
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name. Despair disease. Losing all hope. And harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? Meine Güte. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair, instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Nani?
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about?
If only they were still alive, they would be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me.
Du weißt, wen sie meint, oder Simon?
They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity, I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
how
it's like nothing
amazing.
matters. I could just die, that's how little matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
Could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair,
Well, right. I do say that this is all thanks to that disease. because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Remember?
Apparently, that's what my symptom was. Huh, what a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease?
But
If this means she remembered something and ended up like this,
such despair.
are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know. Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. The person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turn out like this, you see. And so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still exists. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck
Like I
with
said,
me.
who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this? All because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan.
Oh, you still doubt me? And to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know?
Oh no, I just remembered, that's all. Yeah, I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender. It's also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation? Future? That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning?
As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
this is bad.
What the heck, man? This isn't a comic book, you know?
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monomi?
I knew it. Monomi, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
Monomi and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us.
Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation that's hiding among you all is...
Oh?
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
of course not.
Oh, hell no.
You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends.
Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. I have a feeling that's what it is. Who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. From the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mika, is this really you?
Oh, I won't believe it. It's no way I can believe. Well,
Oh. This is Hajime Nishi. I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
the past.
Past?
That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well,
That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is. Losing memories are
do you understand?
like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. You think?
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
Hey, hey!
So it was all true all along? Our memories were taken away?
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Ah.
Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace?
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Tsumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh, jetzt muss ich bestimmt wieder... Obwohl, ich glaube, letztes Mal habe ich auch schon ein bisschen drüber gequatsselt und trotzdem Copyright-Claim bekommen auf YouTube. Aber es gibt wenigstens keinen Strike oder so. Bye bye, ouchies. Ultimate Nerds me ganz Oh god, no. What? Now what? What the? What up? Ist das auf einer Handrakete? Was war denn das jetzt? That was disappointing. It's finished. Is it really finished? Ich glaube, da war ich auch beim ersten Mal nicht besonders beeindruckt von. Aber ja. Gut. Offenbar hat es sie umgebracht. The killer who killed Ibuki Miura and Hiyoko Saionji was Mikan Tsumiki, and she's been... whatever that was. She apparently committed a crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it!
Doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But...
even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into a hope.
Please wait!
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so...
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice toward us. And now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad, that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monomi looks right now. Not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monomi.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just keeps going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during... What? I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. You're right, I made out of black beans?
Hey!
No, it's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
No, isn't it said that life...
Isn't it sad? Oder sollte das sad stehen? That life has its ups and downs.
It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event.
Special event?
Head over to the first island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there.
Old friend?
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
It is. Is it? It is. Is it Nekomaru was safe after all? I'm safe. How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope.
The Light of Hope? Oh Gott, das Spiel hat gerade geruckelt. Ich speichere direkt mal wieder. Ich weiß nicht, ob mein PC irgendwie überhitzt gerade, aber ich meine, so heiß ist es gerade gar nicht mehr. Vielleicht gibt es einfach den Geist auf. I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy.
Liegt ja nur seine zerstückelte Leiche.
Miss Sonia.
However,
Das wäre so unglaublich gemein. Aber vielleicht sage ich das nur gerade, um davon abzulenken, dass es wirklich passiert. Die Lüfter, also einen kriege ich gerade ans Bein geboostet. Muss ich nachher mal gucken.
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. And naked. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlorder of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all. Silence. I shall crush you into dust.
Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mika, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us.
You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Now let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all.
All right.
Alright then, let's go, man.
Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru is coming back. Nekomaru is coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped.